what's going on YouTube? Kyle here, aka Smooth Flipper, and this video I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you can make some extra money to build up your capital for your phone flipping business or any other business you want to get into. So the question that I get a lot is, or the problem that a lot of people come to me with, is that they don't have a lot of money to work with when wanting to flip phones. So for those who don't know, I did do a little series about how to turn 20 into $1,000. Have not finished the series. I apologize for that. But you guys can see that it's possible to start with 20 bucks and work your way up to $1,000. Also, you can be doing other things as well to make some money on the side. So I want to go over these three things you guys can do. Now, these are things you guys can do with very little money, so um, the return isn't as much or what it should be for some items or for some of the different techniques you guys can use, but it's also a great way to slowly build up some capital while you wait for PayPal holds, while you're waiting for or whatever the case may be for your items to sell. You only need a couple dollars to do this. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing you guys can do is a thing called thrifting. Now, I know a lot of people who follow my channel, who've came across my group, my channel, everything, my Instagram, they already sell on eBay. A lot of people sell clothes on eBay or other small items. Now, what you can do is you can go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, just local thrift stores in your area, find items that you can then flip on eBay to make some profit. Now, again, this is not a buy something at Goodwill for $2 and flip it for $300. Now, that does happen sometimes, but that's not going to happen every flip. So, from my experience, from talking to other different thrifters, you are probably going to be making, you know, 5 to 8 bucks a flip, you know. So keep that in mind. But at the same time, that's a good way to keep your cash flowing. If you do have money but don't have enough for phone flipping, if you got, let's say, 15 bucks, go to the thrift store and make it work. So you can turn that 15 into 50. Probably gonna take a couple days, but it can be done. So thrifting is a good way to do that. Make sure if you want to do that, stay on top of when different shipments come in so you can be the first person to see it and you guys can get up on those deals. Sometimes I've seen people even, find shoes for 3 or 4 bucks and that they sell for 50 bucks on eBay. So as long as you're out there in the thrift stores putting in the work, then you can build that capital. So thrifting is number one. Number two, going to garage sales. Now, I think this is a better option, in my opinion, because you can negotiate at garage sales. Thrifting, the price is set. If it's 8 bucks, it's 8 bucks. You're not gonna go up to the manager. I mean, it happens sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna go up to the manager and say, "Hey, I'll give you 4 bucks for this." At garage sales, you can, and that's because a lot of times people are just trying to get rid of their stuff. They're trying to make some extra money over the weekend. A lot of times when they have those big estate sales, those are people who need to get rid of their stuff. So they're not going to be too firm on the price, so you can go ahead and offer them, 4 bucks for something that they want for 9, and you can go ahead and sell it on eBay for 20. So I've had my share of garage sales. I remember one time I bought a vacuum. This is like a brand new vacuum. I think the guy he never used it. It had all the instruction manual, all that on the vacuum. So I bought it for 20 bucks, sold it on Craigslist for 100 bucks. So no, that doesn't happen all the time, but if you are consistent with going and you're on top of it, you're waking up early in the morning to be the first one at these garage sales, you message these people, let's say you're looking for a specific item or niche or whatever, then you go ahead and message these people before the garage sale to see if they have that item or if they have anything that falls into that category, and what garage sales to go to and what not to go to, because there are some garage sales that aren't good at all. There's a bunch of junk sometimes at garage sales, but in my opinion, I think garage sales is a little bit better than thrifting just because you can negotiate the price. And as long as you have cash on you, they're not really gonna haggle with you too much. It's just about them getting their items out and making some money. So it works both. It works, for both of you guys. So going to garage sales is good. It doesn't take much money, um, and you can make that work as well. So that's number two. Number three is one thing that I have tried. It wasn't the best, but it was free. So what I would do is I would go to the free section on Craigslist and just constantly go there to check if there are things for free that people want to give away. Now there are some times where people are in a tight situation where they need to get rid of different things like tables, computer chairs, computer desks, um, things like that they just want to get rid of because they have to. They have no choice. They can't wait to sell it. So you take advantage of that. If you have a pickup truck, if you know somebody with a pickup truck, um, that's probably the best thing to use because you can pick up some furniture or you can pick up whatever they're doing. If they have a stationary bike, if they have a mountain bike or whatever the case may be, you can pick that up for free. So what I would do is I would, let's say you're picking up a table, you know, for free. It's in good condition. It's kind of dusty. What you want to do, you want to pick it up, wipe it down, make it look nice, take some good pictures of it, and you can go ahead and sell that for 20 bucks, a quick 20 bucks. So again, you didn't invest anything into it, but you had you took a little trip there, which is probably like 5 minutes, and you picked it up. So you just made 20 bucks that way. I've had people say that they've picked up TVs. I've seen TVs there. I've seen, these different Facebook groups that do have a free Facebook group in your area. I have one in my area where people just post free things, whether it is, like I said, computer desks, computer chairs. Sometimes you'll get some good things, and there's no money invested. So you're not losing anything. If you pick it up and then something's wrong with it, then you can go ahead and put it back on the free section and get rid of it. Because somebody's gonna want it regardless. But those are three things you guys can do to get that capital up. I know it's kind of hard when you're first starting in this business because with the holes on PayPal, with not having enough money to work with, it does get kind of you know uh, hectic, and you kind of get discouraged at the same time that you don't have the money to work with. But at the same time, remember that we've all been there. I've been there. Um, I've had 25 bucks to my name at one time while PayPal was holding 1,000 because, I was in that 21 day period where I couldn't touch my funds until the item was delivered and all that. So we've all been through it, and it's just about how you handle it and how you go about trying to do more things to make more money. Now, so if you are in that position, try these different things. There are a ton of other ways you guys can make money. These are just three things I have done, and I just feel like they don't require a lot of money to do. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys can incorporate what I said in this video and put it into play, and you guys can build some capital. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.